People, your next witness.
People call Philip Thompson.
Witness entering courtroom. Remain standing. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony that you are going to give before this court and jury shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Do you so swear or affirm?
I do.
Have a seat. Name and county of residence.
Philip Thompson, Montgomery County, Texas.
Good morning. You may inquire.
Good morning, Mr. Thompson. Good morning. Can you tell the jury where you work?
I work for Esquire Deposition Solutions. What kind of company is Esquire Deposition Solutions? We are a national court reporting company that hires court reporters, videographers, and interpreters.
How long have you worked there?
This is my 8th year.
What is your current position?
My title is Regional Director of Field Operations for the South.
And I'm going to ask you to speak a little closer to the microphone so everyone can hear what you are saying. Are you familiar with something called TSG reporting?
I am. TSG was a court reporting firm that we acquired in May of 22.
In October of 22, was TSG a division of Esquire?
Yes, they were.
Did TSG have its own processes and procedures at that time?
Yes, they did.
As a regional director at Esquire, are you familiar with the record-keeping practices of Esquire and its divisions, including TSG?
Yes, I am.
Do you understand that you're testifying today as a custodian of records for Esquire Deposition Solutions?
Edo.
Did you come from Texas for the purpose of testifying today?
I did.
Is Esquire Deposition Solutions testifying voluntarily or in response to a subpoena?
In response to a subpoena.
Does Esquire Deposition Solutions have counsel?
We do.
Is counsel present in the courtroom today?
Yes.
All right. For the folks who may not know, what is a deposition?
Deposition is a method to capture sworn testimony, typically in the discovery period of a civil suit.
When you say the discovery period in a civil suit, can you explain a little bit more what that is?
Sure, so the discovery process, it helps gather information when a lawsuit is filed. Deposition is the process of getting sworn testimony before typically going into court.
That's sworn testimony from a witness?
It is.
And what do you mean by sworn testimony?
The witness is testifying under oath.
Is a deposition recorded?
It is.
Is it recorded sometimes in multiple ways?
Yes, ma'am.
And what are those ways?
It is taken down by a court reporter who is taking down shorthand with the stenography machine, and then it's also taken by a videographer, so they are recording it live.
And with respect to court reporters, is that similar to what the court reporters here are doing, taking down testimony in real time?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it still called a court reporter even if they're not sitting in a courtroom?
It is.
And is it the court reporter's job to accurately transcribe the witness's testimony?
Yes.
What type of document is produced after the deposition?
Deposition transcript.
Is a deposition transcript a record of everything that the witness said during their sworn testimony?
Yes, it is.
Are deposition transcripts ever certified?
Yes, they are.
And what does that mean?
The transcript is certified from the court reporter to be a verbatim copy of the deposition that was conducted that day.
I think you mentioned that a deposition may also be recorded by a videographer. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
What does the deposition videographer do?
They are there to record and capture the deposition of the video and audio.
And that video is recorded while the deposition is taking place?
Yes, it is.
Is the videographer's job to accurately record the witness testimony?
It is, yes.
Are video depositions also certified?
No.
Just the transcripts?
Just the transcript.
Now, directing you specifically to TGS Reporting's record-keeping practices in October 2022, I think you said TSG was a division of Esquire at that time?
That is correct.
It had its own policies and practices?
That is correct.
So for transcripts, after a deposition, did a court reporter send the transcript directly to the lawyers that were present in the deposition?
No.
Where did they send them?
The court reporter would have sent it into TSG to do the production and send it out to all parties.
Did TSG then save those transcripts?
They did.
How were they saved?
The transcripts would have been saved in their share file account.
What is a share file account in case people don't know?
It's similar. It's more popularly known as Dropbox or Box.com. It is a secure way to store large or voluminous files.
In what ways was it secured?
The share file is encrypted, to my knowledge. I don't know how they encrypt it, but I do know it's encrypted.
Is it also password protected?
It is.
How about the videos produced by TSG in October 2022?
Yes, the videos.
Were they transmitted also to TSG after each deposition?
Yes, they would have been sent to TSG's share file account as well.
They were saved in that share file?
Yes.
And the company took the same steps to make sure the videos were unaltered, including encryption and password protection?
That is correct.
Does a witness have an opportunity to comment on any errors they think are in the transcript after it's done?
They do.
Do you know what that is called?
It's called the errata process.
And did TSG keep a record of any corrections by a witness to a deposition?
Yes.
Does Esquire and TSG, as part of Esquire, do they make and keep deposition transcripts and videos in the regular course of business?
Yes, we do.
Was it the regular course of business for Esquire and TSG to keep deposition transcripts and videos?
Yes.
Were the transcripts and videos made at the time of each deposition?
Yes.
Did the court reporters and videographers have a business duty to record each deposition accurately?
Yes, they did.
At some point, did Esquire receive a subpoena from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office related to this case?
Yes.
Are you familiar with Esquire's response to that subpoena?
I am.
Did the subpoena require the company to turn over a video recording and transcript from an October 2022 deposition of Donald Trump in a case captioned E. Jean Carroll versus Donald Trump with the case number 20 CV 7311?
Yes.
Did Esquire comply with its obligations to turn over that video transcript?
Yes, we did.
Was the deposition transcript in that case certified?
It was...
Did Esquire produce more than one version of the transcript?
Yes.
Is the substance of Mr. Trump's testimony identical in every version of the transcript produced?
To my knowledge, yes.
Is it unusual to have more than one version of the deposition transcript?
No.
Did Esquire have a record of the witness admitting any connections to that transcript?
We do not have a record of that.
Did Esquire confirm that the transcripts produced to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office? Did you confirm they were exact copies of the originals?
Yes.
And they were produced without alterations, modifications, or deletions?
That is correct.
Did Esquire also produce the video of that same deposition to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
We did.
And Esquire produced an exact copy of the original deposition video?
Yes, we did.
And that also was produced without alterations, modifications, or deletions?
That is correct.
Did Esquire make and keep their deposition transcripts and this video in the regular course of its business?
We did.
Was it the regular course of business for Esquire to make and keep this deposition transcript and this video?
Yes, it was.
Was this transcript and video made at the time of the deposition?
Yes, they were.
And did the court reporter and videographer have a business duty to record this deposition accurately?
Yes, they did. Absolutely.
Before testifying today, did you have an opportunity to review files marked for identification as People's Exhibits 403 and 404?
I did.
Did that include what's been marked for identification as People's Exhibits 403A and 403B?
Yes.
Are those video clips from the October 2022 deposition of Donald Trump?
Yes, they are.
Are they exact copies of a portion of the full deposition video?
Correct.
Did you also review what's been marked for identification as People's Exhibit 404 and 404A through C?
I did.
Were those portions of the transcript from the same deposition?
They were.
Did those contain redactions?
Yes, they did.
Other than the redactions, are they exact copies of those portions of the October 2022 deposition of Mr. Trump?
That is correct.
We now offer People's Exhibit 403, 403B, 404, and 404A through C into evidence.
Any objections?
No objection.
There being no objection, the exhibits are accepted into evidence.
Can we please display for everybody what is in evidence as People's Exhibit 404? Do you recognize this document?
I do.
What is this document?
This is the cover page for the video deposition of Donald J. Trump.
Do you see in the top right-hand corner there is a page number?
I do.
And along the left-hand side of the page, do you see numbers 1 through 25?
Yes, I do.
What are those numbers on the left-hand side of the page?
Those are line numbers. On every deposition transcript in this state, the format is 25 lines per page. So there are 25 lines on this page as well.
Looking at the bottom of the page, does it indicate what court reporting company produced this transcript?
It does.
What is that?
TSG Reporting Worldwide.
Looking all the way at the top of the page, does this page indicate the court of the proceeding for which a deposition was taken?
Yes.
What court was that?
United States District Court for the Southern District of New York.
Do you see the case number?
I do.
What is the case number?
Case number 20 CIB 7311.
Do you know what CIB stands for?
Civil.
Do you know what this indicates?
This is a civil lawsuit.
Do you see below that there is a case captioned?
Yes, I do.
What is that case captioned?
B. Jean Carroll Veris Donald J. Trump in his personal capacity defendant.
Looking toward the bottom of the page, Does it indicate the date when the deposition was taken?
It does.
What was the date?
Wednesday, October 19th, 2022.
Does it also show a location for the deposition?
It does.
You don't need to read the whole address.
The Mar-a-Lago Club?
In looking at the bottom left-hand portion of the page without reading the name, does it designate there was a court reporter present at the deposition?
It does.
Turning now to page 2 of the PDF. Does this page indicate there was a videographer for the deposition?
It does.
Turning to page 3 of the PDF. What page number is indicated in the top right-hand corner?
Page 219.
That's page 219 of that transcript?
Yes.
What is this?
This is a certificate of oath certification page.
This makes it a certified transcript?
This certifies that the deponent was sworn before the deposition.
Can you read the substance of this for the jury?
Sure. I, the undersigned authority, certify that Donald J. Trump personally appeared before me and was duly sworn. Dated this 19th day of October, 2022.
Is that signed?
It is.
Can we now show the jury what is in evidence as People's Exhibit 403?
Whereupon audio recording was played in open court.
What is Truth Social?
It's a platform that's been opened by me as an alternative to Twitter.
And your handle on Truth Social is at Real Donald Trump?
I believe so, yes.
Can we now display for the jury what is in evidence as People's Exhibit 404? Mr. Thompson, do you see that there are, well, what is this?
This appears to be pages from the deposition that have been redacted.
And what pages are they?
Page 125 and page 126.
Can you read just the unredacted portion of this from page 125, line 2 through page 126, line 3?
Yes. Question. What is Truth Social? Answer. It's a platform that's been opened by me as an alternative to Twitter. Question. And your handle on Truth Social is at Real Donald Trump? Answer. I believe so. Yes. Is this the official written record of the portion of the deposition video that we just saw? It is.
Can we now show the jury what is in evidence as People's Exhibit 4038?
And your current wife is Melania Trump?
That's correct, yes.
And you married her, according to my records, 2005?
Yes,
And you're still married to her today?
yes.
Can we now show the jury what is in evidence as People's Exhibit 4048? Is this page 44 of the same deposition transcript?
Yes.
Can you read the unredacted portions from lines 3 to 9?
Sure. Question. Your current wife is Melania Trump? Answer. That is correct, yes. Question. And you married her, according to my records, in 2005? Answer. Yes. Question. And you're still married to her today? Answer. Yes.
Is this the official written record of the portion of the deposition that we just saw in the video?
It is.
Finally, can we show the jury what is in evidence as People's Exhibit 404C? Is this 2 pages from that same deposition transcript?
It is.
Can you please read the unredacted portion from page 168, line 19 through 169, line 9?
Yes. Kaplan. Are you familiar, I'm sure you are, with something that is often referred to as the Access Hollywood? Answer. Yes. Kaplan. Okay. Let's mark it and play it as 35. And I apologize, I am hoping the technology works better. Parenthetical DJT Exhibit 35 is marked for identification. Another parenthetical, video played. Kaplan. That's you in that video speaking? Answer. Yes, correct.
On the second page where you see the parenthesis, can you tell the jury what the parenthesis is?
It denotes an action that happened that is not a verbal response.
And is this the official written record of that of Mr. Trump's deposition?
Yes, it is.
No further questions.
Your witness.
2 seconds. We don't have any questions.
Thank you, sir. You can step down.